Hi to everybody who is watching us. I'm Carles Garcia, Partnerships Lead at Finboot. And today I'm very happy because we have a new interview with Joan Torras, the Industry BD Director in GFT. Welcome, Joan, to our show. Thank you very much for your presence. And please, to start, can you introduce yourself and GFT as a company, please?
Let's see if I'm capable to summarize it. GFT is a digitalization company. We were founded in 1987. We have a German origin, and currently our presence is in 20 countries, altogether like 12,000 employees worldwide, and in Spain, 2,500 souls. What we do, we implement technology solutions to our clients, we develop bespoke applications, tailor-made services, and we help our clients to introduce new technologies and innovation into their business value chains. We like to be called as the big enough to deliver, small enough to care company, and that's what we are. And we provide services to the financial sector, industrial sector, and insurance sector. Altogether, that sounds like a good summary.
Yes, it is. It is. Thank you very much for the introduction. It sounds very interesting, and we're very excited about our partnerships. In your view, in your point of view, which are the main important points to join us as a partnership to sign this partnership with Finboot?
Let's see. First of all, Finboot has a solution that works. Has a solution that has been tested and proven in a variety of clients and in different sectors. On a personal level, all the discussions on a cultural level, I will say that we are very close. Mm-hmm. So from the day one, all the discussions we had together were focused on moving things forward. We are both very focused on providing value to the customer, not discussing on topics that may never apply. So moving forward and be flexible. So at the end of the day, is one discussion leads to another. And someone once said that sometimes it's more important who you do something with more than the what. Yeah. And that solution that works, that helps in our strategy to grow in the industrial sector, plus that personal connection that at the end leads to generate trust from day one, it's like any first date. Then you have a second date, and here we are today.
Very interesting. Nice. Let's talk about sustainability. How do you see in the customer side the sustainability topic? Do you think that in the company it's an interesting topic, a priority topic? How do you see the green technologies among your customers, for example?
Sustainability is a must.
Yeah.
Let's say that the option or the room for greenwashing is rapidly vanishing. So companies must genuinely believe and act towards sustainability, and finding digital solutions to support it is also a key aspect for success. So, and it's a cross-industry topic. Financial institutions will not provision financing services to companies unless they can prove that they are sustainable, or companies will not be able to sell their products unless they prove they are sustainable. In any other business value chain, digitalization is a key. If you want to react fast, if you want to prove yourself and move forward, you need to be digital. So it's nothing new, it's just another value chain that's applied. Above all of this, and in Europe, we have the next generation that is going to be a massive investment from the European Union that will drive economy forward. In Spain, it's going to be an important topic. Hopefully, it will move faster than has done in the previous year. But there is no option that you opt to the next generation fund unless you have a sustainability focus. So from finance sector, from industry sector, from governmental sector, if you're not sustainable, you will not exist.
Yes, totally agree. I see that the sustainability as the digital transformation of 20 years ago. Everybody was talking about the digital transformation and so on. And today, the convergence between the sustainability and the digital transformation, because you need to prove your data. You need to prove your data that you are really sustainable. No? And then totally agree with your goals.
Exactly.
And I'm always fascinated about the real world applications of the technology. It means how the technology adds and deliver real value to the business. Could you share some examples in your customers and how you envision how our technology and your services can add this value address to achieve these sustainable goals in your customers, for example?
I will answer your questions a little bit more on how we see that we bring value together in our collaboration and potential use cases of our working together. So data is a must. All the companies must move forward the data journey and be data driven. We all understand that. You bring data into sustainability. So the Finboot solution helps to digitalize the sustainability aspect in the production value chain, in the supply chain as well. In GFT, we are a data and AI-centric company. So what I say is that on an initial step, we help to move that data into a digital format. We translate information into data. And together I see in the future that we will be able to monetize that data. Meaning that with AI, we can help companies to constantly improve in the sustainability objectives. So it's not to know where you are, is influence the future and drive a little bit towards you want to be. So if you talk about, and also I see helping in a really end-to-end traceability factor. So it's not just a portion of the value chain, but the inspiration is go from the raw materials, even from the where they are produced, until you end with the circularity of the product. So I believe that I see this kind of projects where we help in digitalizing a small parts of the value chain or the business value chain. In those values, we are capable of going beyond with data analytics and artificial intelligence, and we're also able to join different value chains to have a true end-to-end. That will be examples. Well, I mean, I believe that we can talk hours about examples, how companies sometimes use it to compensate carbon credits, or just at the end of the day is how you prove yourself and to the customers, to yourself, and to the market, that day by day your footprint is probably also in a more inspirational aspect. I like to believe in sustainability in the three letters, the E, S, and G. So right now we are focused on the environmental aspect. At the end of the day, sometimes we will also focus on the social aspect. And apart from reducing the gas house impact, we also will focus on making people happier at work.
Okay, nice. Very, very, very interesting. And if you use a crystal ball time, how do you see our partnership in terms of future, in terms of application of these sustainability solutions for your clients? Any big dream we can consider?
Big dream. First of all, sometimes I like to focus on learning how to work before learning how to run. But let's think big. At the end, a lot of discussions that we're having here, Carles, is about sustainability. Sustainability is about making a better world. Well, not making a better world. It's about preserving our life in this world. Everybody says that the world will continue regardless of what we do with it. You know what I mean? It's whether we are in it or we are not. So why not dreaming that our working together will have a real impact in the world? And without that, we can measure in years from now or in months from now that we are contributing in a reduction of the greenhouse reduction. Let's think big, equivalent to all the CO2 that the Amazon captures in a year. That kind of dream, you know what I mean? Is like at the end of the day is beyond making a business. If we can genuinely, in a measurable way, say that we have contributed in an X number of companies to make a better world in that terms, that will be my big dream.
It's a fascinating dream because it's not a small dream. I mean,
and we can do it together.
Yeah. We can do it together. Yes, totally agree. And when we talk about technology, I'm passionate about technology, and what are we doing in Finboot, making easier the way that the companies are showing their how they achieve their sustainability goals, and then thanks to the technology, our platforms help them to achieve that. For this reason, I'm excited about our partnership, and I think that it will deliver big services and nice services addressed to help our customers. You know that from Finboot we deliver Marco, our main tool that helps our customers in different topics to achieve their sustainable goals. Okay, for example, if we talk about some trending topic that is the digital product passport, how do you envision this expression of our technology can help your customers across different industries? Do you have any concrete example about that?
Yes. So the applicability is quite straightforward. Probably we will move into the world of the circular economy, and initiatives that as today as we speak, moving forward, and that we are involved. And I will give some examples about different economy sectors. So we can let's start with textile, with the producing of consumer goods like shirts, coats, and many companies are moving forward to have like a traceability, not just so when the customer buys that products, knows exactly from which kind of fibers coat is produced. Not just the kind of fibers, is where those fibers were grown or were produced, through which process have gone through. And at the end of the day, you can also aspire to understand which is the longevity of that brand. All these solutions have underneath a digital passport somehow. So we in GFT, sometimes we help in capturing that data. We also help in providing the IoT or the sensor aspects of things, collecting that data, sometimes moving that data to a data layer in the cloud. And then we have solutions like Finboot that provides this digital passport that without a doubt and without being manipulated can show to the customer where we are, and we can think. The same example, we can apply it in a bottle of wine. There are many of these denominaciones de origen, so that not just that you know that from a quality perspective that wine was produced in a certain region, is you want to know exactly in which vineyard that the grapes were grown, in which cell have been matured, and understand. So that's an example that is moving right now, and underneath has this digital passport concept. And another discussion is also on home appliances. So home appliances is understanding in an easy way what percentage of the material is recycled, and in that it's also a little bit under gaining traceability, not just in production until you buy the product, but also until all his lifespan, until it dies and it gets recycled. All these solutions is 3 different sectors. In all 3 have in common that you also try to give that image of sustainability and circular energy. So, and following some of the things we said before, you make a better world, but you also gain some more market share. So it's a win-win, right?
Yeah. Totally agree. Yes. We feel that there is a culture in the customer side, the final customer side, about the sustainability, because every one of us is buying, and the concept of sustainability has a lot of importance in the moment that you are buying some consumer goods, some food, and so on. And yes, it's important to have the trust, to obtain the trust and transparency from the deliver companies of these products.
Yeah, well, I remember a year ago we organized like an investment forum around the tourism sector, and it was just to collect startup ideas to make sustainability, to bring sustainability into the tourism value chain. And it was clear that everybody wanted to move towards sustainability, but it was not clear how much was the customer willing to pay for that. And at the end of the day, they say, well, if you are looking for a vacation experience, at the end of the day, probably, and they make the example of the Wi-Fi at the hotels. So you expect that there is Wi-Fi in every hotel, but you don't expect to pay an extra for that. So it's not that the customer will pay more. There will be a day that unless you have it, you will not be in the market. So customer specs wishes for the thing, but it's very unclear. So finally is that if products are more expensive, people will still buy the cheaper one. But I said before, regulations, everything will move forward. So at the end, if you have the option, you will choose the greener one.
Yes, sure.
And that's
Sure.
and if you want to resist to that change, there will be a day that you will not be competitive.
Yeah.
But again, people want it. Not that clear that people pay for it.
Well, it depends. Sometimes the pressure comes from the customer, the final customer. In other moments, the pressure comes from the compliance, because you know that here in Europe, we are the green part of the planet. We can consider ourselves. On the other sides, we can say that the pressure comes from the truly decision of the companies to be really sustainable, because they want a better world. Then there is a mix of drivers that push the different companies to be real sustainable.
Yeah, and probably also answering a question you were asking before, and aligned with what you're saying. My feeling or my perception when talking to customers is that the honest willingness to be sustainable, it's more real than before.
Yeah.
There was a time that, how to be sustainable, because that's what they are asking me to do. On that sense, yes, on a collective way, we all move forward to the same objective. So
yes,
I agree with what you're saying. Carles, let's switch a little bit roles and let me be the interviewer just for a while. I've just answered what I saw in Finboot when starting the discussions. I'm also curious to understand what you saw in GFT when starting and moving forward in this partnership. Could you please elaborate?
Yes, I can elaborate, but I'm the host, remember? Yes. Well, we saw different interesting things. The first thing, it was about your global, we can say your global approach in terms of digital transformation for the companies, okay? Mm-hmm. As you explained, you are a specialized company in terms of consultancy, integration, artificial intelligence, and a lot of several services that are very interesting for our customers. But at the same time, we are not experts, and we are not going to be this kind of providers. Then we thought that it was very interesting to join these efforts in this way. At second, we can say that in terms of values, we are very aligned. You have a lot of awareness about the sustainability. You saw at the beginning, you explained that yes, it's a needs of your customers, and in this way, it's important. And it's not only a business. We are talking about values. We truly believe in Finboot that we can help companies to convert this world in a better world. And last but not least, yes, the personal relation. For us, business is about people, and in this case, we can say that we match in the personal point of view. Yes.
So I can certify the eye with GFT for the right reasons. It's good to hear.
Okay, that's truly inspiring. Thank you very much, Joan, for being here, for sharing all your experience, your use cases, and so on. I have big expectations about our partnership because we are very aligned in terms of values.
We can sit together in a year from now.
Yes,
of what we have accomplished of our big dream.
Yes, agree,
and let's keep tracking that.
Okay. We are going to see in less than a year.
Exactly.
Okay. Thank you very much for being here, and for all you. Thank you very much for watching us. If you want to get deep about Finboot or solutions or GFT, please connect with our digital channels, with our webs, and see you on next chapters.